Hmm. This is interesting. I just wanted to check this out because I saw that they had. I wanted to do a TikTok live. Let's see. I wonder if anyone gets like a notification. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, you can put filters and shit. Balls. The fuck. I wish I could go live on TikTok, but I can't. Welcome to these. At least 1 million views. Just need to start highlight. I'm not trying to make a highlight. Mute my mic. Hey, I was just going live for a second because I'm trying to record my Love is Blind reaction and I just don't feel it. I'm very discouraged right now for some reason or another. I was actually trying to go live on TikTok, but I can't because I need 1,000 followers. So I was like, let me try YouTube and see what that does over there. So yeah, just hopping up here to see if anyone's up and what's everyone doing. But how are you doing, Denise? Where are you in the episodes? I already finished it. I already finished the episode. Um, I already have my script written down, but when I was saying it out loud, I was not feeling it. I don't know why. But did you finish it already? My lips feel dry. It is, honestly. Like I mean, whoever's here, you guys are getting spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, then get out. But definitely seeing AD. I'll give you like 2 seconds to leave if you don't want spoilers. But definitely seeing AD being left at the altar was something very tough to watch. Honestly, I think one of my favorite moments in this episode was the interaction between Clay's mom and Clay's dad. I thought that was powerful. Honestly, like it made me feel sad for her because at the same time she's relieving all of that her all of that pain that that man caused her in the past. But at the same time, I feel like this is something that he needed to hear as a man, that he messed up. That he caused all of this. So that was definitely very painful. But I also think that we saw it coming. We saw Clay leaving AD at the altar, or just simply saying no. If it was either that or him cheating on her eventually in the future. AD and Clay's mom are the same, one generation apart. Yeah, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's the truth to see it happen. It's definitely something that a lot of people need to work on breaking that generation of pain and sadness and all of that you're going through. If you saw your parents go through it, doesn't mean that you have to do it. It doesn't run on your blood. But for Clay, it does, which is crazy to me. But yeah, at least we got something happy. Amy and Johnny saying yes to each other, which we already knew was gonna happen. Yeah. Hi, Ari. Just jumping over here. I was telling Denise that I didn't really feel like recording my video just yet. So, oh my God. That is so crazy that, like, you need help you need to go to therapy and you still choose not to go to therapy. Like, why are you not going to therapy? I mean, I know that I'm going to therapy because I just want to be a better person overall. And I do have a lot of things from my life that I need to process, and from my childhood and my parents. You know, I feel like everyone needs a little bit of therapy. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It's just you might just want to have someone else to talk to, or someone else to just say those things to. Girl, the time Love is Blind is ridiculous and scandalous. Yes, it is ridiculous and scandalous. I did watch the 90 Day Fiance reunion. I made a live reaction with Nikki Faces Reality, and it's like over an hour long. We just talked about the entire episode itself. We had a lot of fun, and it was very interesting to see all the things that happened. But I have so many questions about the next couples. Yeah, Trigo or Anik. Would you rather see a Trigo or a Nico? A knee. Okay, I'm not. I get it now. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, no. I did love the 90 Day Fiance reunion. I thought, like always, Jasmine lost her mind, but yeah, I actually thought that Clayton's comment when he was like, "Oh, you should have spent that money on getting therapy or anger management classes." I was like, yes, she does need anger management classes. Jasmine can't control herself. It's crazy to see how much she just loses her mind 1 second and then the next second she's fine. Like, we already know that at the end of the tell-all, she's gonna be all happy and lovey-dovey with Gino. But Corey on Love is Blind Clay on Love is Blind led a D on so bad it pissed me off. It pissed off a lot of people. Honestly, it did piss me off too, but like I was telling Denise that she kind of did it to herself too, because he told her many times, "I'm gonna cheat on you. It's like he was preparing her to dump all this trauma on her, and she still chose. Even at the end, there's a part where she says, "There's nothing that Clay would have said that would have made me say no." Like, how can you look at all those red flags and still be like, "I would have said yes"? Like, I don't know. That's wild to me. I would have run the opposite direction. But I can't wait to see Clayton's reaction to Annalise stripper video, though. He's going to need. Yes, honestly, I feel like he is. Um, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting thing to watch, because I feel like he blames him. He blames it more on, what's the name of the sister? Brandy. He blames it on Brandy, and I mean, Annalise knew what she was doing. She just, yeah, she wants to make it seem like she didn't know and she didn't ask for it and it was a joke. But if it was a joke, why was she so happy? Why was she just having the time of her life? I don't know. If it was a joke, I don't think I would have been having that much fun. But yeah. The problem is Clay was saying AD was his best friend. I think AD thought that it was just Clay's storyline. Yeah, there's actually one part on my script where I mentioned that Clay was doing a lot of things to make her believe that he was going to change and that he was going to be different, especially at the altar when he was with her. Even though he wasn't fully there, he was still smiling and holding her hands and just doing a lot of things that kind of made it seem like he was going to say yes when he ended up saying no. Like, why you do that then? Why are you acting like that? And then you guys also see that he mentioned finances, which I didn't even think was an issue until now. Like, there's certain conversations that I wish we got to see more of, and that's one of them. Did they talk about finances? Because he brings it up when we never heard about it. So we don't even know what he's referring to. We don't even know what he's talking about. Her in private that he was If he was really her best friend, he should have told her in private that he was a no, so they could come up with a plan together. Yeah. Yeah, I think he should have said that. I think that's exactly what happened too with Brittany and Kenneth. Kenneth told they had actually broken up before that breakup was recorded. So I guess also the breakup that we saw was not real. It was like a fake breakup, just recorded for us to watch. She doesn't work for real. Then what does she do? Isn't she a cheerleader for like a big football game or something like that? Like a football team? It would have been the respectful thing for him to tell her privately that he was gonna say no. And also with like, I think we would have felt better about Clay if he would have told her right away that he wasn't gonna marry her. You know, because that's exactly what Jimmy did. He told Chelsea that he didn't want to marry her. I did think it was a little messed up though, because he took her on this whole date, said all these nice things to her, asked her, "Do you want to marry me?" And then told her, "Well, I don't want to go to the altar." Weren't you just saying that you wanted her? Yeah. Mm. These people are just wild. I honestly, yeah, that was kind of messed up what Jimmy did to Chelsea too, but not as bad as AD. No, yeah, there's a total difference, especially when you're taking like in account all the things that, what's her name, that Chelsea did to Jimmy and how she reacted to a lot of the things that he said, and then it doesn't feel as bad honestly when I think about Chelsea getting dumped by Jimmy. She has a lot of insecurities that she needs to work on, and she's never gonna get through them if she doesn't work on them herself. But yeah, that was kind of. I'm a little down, but super happy for Amy and Johnny. If this whole season was just for the two of them to meet, then it's worth it. Yeah, I think that's what makes us happy out of all these seasons is when we actually get a couple that sticks through it, that loves each other for what they are, and just gets through the whole process together. Like, I wish we could have gotten more couples, but at the same time, I never want anyone to get in a relationship and then later on they regret it. Especially because I feel like marriage is a sacred thing that you shouldn't just like jump into it and then rip the paper and move on from it. But I appreciate seeing Johnny and Amy walk out of here happy, and also like the connection that they had with their family. Like the families just like clicked. It was so easy. Like I never saw any issues, but I do wish that we would have seen more from them. I actually saw this guy on TikTok that did a thing where he counted the minutes that each couple got out of the season. And I think Jimmy and Johnny, I think Johnny and Amy got about 21 minutes in total. I think that's what I saw last time, if I remember correctly. But 21 minutes is nothing. Like, that's nothing, nothing, nothing. But compared to like all the minutes that the other couples got, I did see that Clay and AD were the ones that had the most amount of minutes. Let me see if I can find that TikTok so I can tell you exactly how much time it was. But that was something that I thought was very interesting. TikTok's telling me. Sorry. TikTok's telling me that I can't log back in because I spent an hour and 54 minutes. Yeah, they had no drama. That's why they didn't get enough time, because that's what I was gonna say TLC, Netflix cares about the drama, because that's what makes us watch. But let me see. I'm trying to find it. I like so many TikToks throughout the day that I'm like trying to find the one that I saw. Yeah, I can't find it, but if I can, I'll put it on my video. Clay and AD were boring also though, because Clay was always talking about the same thing. I know. That's also what makes me a little frustrated to see that, like, he was just talking about the same thing over and over again. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna cheat on you. I want to be a better man. Like, you can be a better man. Just try. I don't even see how AD fell in love with Clay. She likes the red flags. Remember, she said she loves to paint her nails red to match. She did it on purpose. She likes men like him. It was either him or Matthew. I wonder how Matthew would have come out. Because he was going on Instagram and all the videos saying that he was just portrayed as a bad guy. He was portrayed as a bad person. Like, sure. Whatever you say. I don't know if he's going to be at the reunion, but I hope he is. Because I would love to see him. I don't care what he says. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I don't care what he has to say. But I want to see, like, oh, we already know that Vanessa's not going to do what she has to do. It happens every reunion that she never asks the questions that we want answers to. Like, why are you asking about all these things that we care about? I hope she says something to Sarah Ann. I don't know how that's going to go, though. That's an interesting situation. I did see that Laura is not going to be at the reunion physically. She's going to be over Zoom. No, she's annoying. She drives me insane. Ask the questions that we need answers to. Yeah, no, Laura. We're going to get her on a Zoom call because she's in Europe. But do we think we're going to see Sarah Ann? I don't know. They should let us send in all the questions. Yeah, they should. And even when we do, they don't ask the questions. Like, they'll tiptoe around it. It's the same thing with every reality TV show. We'll send in questions and they'll ask the most stupid questions. Like with this reunion for 90 Day Fiancé, Sean asking which couple from here will you have a baby with? What type of question is that? Like, why you even ask that question? We don't want to know that. Or when she was like, oh, who will you hook up with? Why would we want to know who they would like to hook up with? Right, they don't do enough follow-up. Yeah, she always wants to move on. They all want to move on. They'll be like, oh, it seems like we're not going to get this resolved today, so let's move on. Sure. About the baby. She must have been... Yeah, she must have getting notes from Vanessa. She was probably watching the reunion and writing notes. She probably called her right after. But... okay. I'm gonna get out. I have to record this video before I fall asleep. So thank you for hopping over here and just joining me for a couple minutes so I can get a little motivated to do this video. But I hope you have a great night. Everyone that's here, I hope you have a great night. And see you guys next time. Bye.